We traveled 1600 kilometers to view an abandoned Italian house that we found online. We had never been to this region of Italy, but what we found was amazing. An old villa built in palazzo style, located in a valley of rolling hills with a modest sea view and a 5-minute drive to the beach. The villa was abandoned for 25 years, as you can tell by the plants growing in the roof. The shutters and the windows are partly broken, and when it rains the water comes in. As with most abandoned houses, it appears the house was left in a hurry. We think it was built in the 1920s and the attachment added in the 70s. Nobody can tell us for sure because we cannot find anything in the archives. One thing is certain though, not much happened on the house since the 70s, which means it's a very challenging project. Attachments gotta go and full renovation on the inside. But we had fallen in love with this house, despite, or maybe because, it was such a challenging renovation project. So after the usual negotiations, we went to the notary for the purchase and of course had a good glass of Prosecco after to celebrate.
I'm fixing a new lock, except it fits. This doesn't fit.
Not a new lock yet, but everything in due course. During the viewing with the broker, we were enchanted by the house, so we did not pay too much attention to the furniture and other items left in the house. What would you expect from a house called a palazzo by the broker? We thought marble hallways, painted ceilings and all tiled flooring. But instead of painted ceilings, we found moldy walls. Instead of tiled floors, we found old mattresses and pillows, decorated with lizard feces. We hoped for antiques, but we found simple closets full of woodworm. But we shouldn't have been surprised, because palazzo doesn't mean palace. It's a style of building, symmetrical, angular, multi-story with ledges and even spacings.
There's also electricity cables running to and from the house,
which is of course very convenient if they are working. The house was abandoned 25 years ago, but judging by the furniture, the decline had set in earlier, perhaps already in the 70s. It is located in Le Marche, a less known region, but it is truly beautiful, with historical towns, squares and pristine beaches. The house is big, but it's a farmhouse, and the ground floor was for keeping animals and a winery. The attic was only used for drying food and storage. Although we had some disagreements about what to keep or throw away, we fully agreed on keeping the items with a nostalgic touch. So we kept the furniture without woodworm, not lived in by mice. But what really brought this abandoned house back to life was a story told by more personal belongings, like handmade baby clothes and old magazines. And underneath all the dust was a secret hidden for almost a century, told in telegrams, journals and love letters from the early 30s. We wonder who walked through this house all those years ago. Would you read the love letters and the journals? And of course, as a real Dutchie, Mirella had to try out the bike we found. Mirella wanted to live in Italy ever since reading the book Under the Tuscan Sun, and dreaming of becoming a writer, sitting in front of an open window with a light sea breeze flowing in, overlooking the rolling hills with olive trees. Now back to reality. She found this house online, and in the captions you will find the 2 websites that we think are best. Let us know if you want us to do a video on finding a house in Italy.
beautiful, but we'll find a good place for it. But it is connected to the chimney, so let's see if the chimney still works. I can see the light, so that means it's still working.
I was clearly in a positive mood, but we better get an expert. When we bought this house, we knew it was going to be a big project. We have no idea what the total renovation will cost, and we're saving up to pay for it. We paid 150,000 euros for the house and 50,000 for the land. There were also some additional costs, like the broker, the notary and some taxes. Right after receiving the keys, we found the neighbors on our doorstep, welcoming us with tomatoes, fruit and onions. We had to speak Italian with them, that we only learned using an app. They are asking us if more people will come to Italy and proactively offering us empty houses, hoping that they will be renovated. People in town are also asking us if we will start a bed and breakfast, but we are not sure. Let us do the renovation first. There are also many regulations on building and renovation. We are finding out about them on the fly. According to the regulations, we have to work with an engineer. Overall, the house is in decent state, but the roof and balcony are a bit of a concern to him. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss the next episode, hit that subscribe button. We will share everything with you and also create some in-depth videos.